So today I'm going to get started working through with some gulp, see what's in the water, and I have some jigs too, but I just want to get started here with the regular gulp 4-inch mullet. They're great on the fluke. I know they're around sea robins and bluefish. All right, it's hooked up here. So I'm getting started, and I am using the gulp right now. Feels like a robin. And I got the gulp going just to work, see what's going on. It's just as well. Oh, that's a big robin. Just as well as fishing bait. I'm gonna see how these fish are lined up, and then I got some jigs and teasers, so I'm gonna work those too. But just getting started with the gulp here, regular swimming mullet, 4-inch. I'm just waiting for the water to start moving, and I'm gonna just cast a little and walk a little. I think once the water gets moving, we'll get into some fluke, and definitely been some blues around, but working the gulp now, and just gonna walk a little and fish a little. It's starting to move now, so the fishing should pick up. This feels like a big robin, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just slowly working my way out with the gulp and seeing what's out there. So far, it seems like we got sea robins, but it could be. Yep. Working the gulp. Wow, he inhaled that. Got it out clean though. It's a little windy out, but if you hold your rod tip low, get your line out of your wind, you can feel that bite a little bit better. And you lift it up, work that gulp. And I just kind of swing that gulp through. The water's starting to move now. And that's what you want when you're Carolina rigging the gulp. You want to patch a fish now. I can feel those small fluke. Wow, that might be something. That'd be a fluke. But I do feel those smaller fluke are out, and they're just kind of hitting, nipping at the bait. But those king size sea robins are just going nuts right now. All right. This is the rig, basically. It's about a size 2.0 hook. And I have a ton of these, just regular bait hooks. So I just grabbed a handful of them today to use them. A 30-pound mono, 12 to 18 inches to a barrel swivel. And I'm working right now with a 1-ounce weight. And that's just, I guess you'd call that a sliding or even a Carolina rig. So I'm gonna set up with a gulp here. That might be one of those fluke that I was been nipping about, so maybe we'll get some. Oh yeah, it is. Get some fluke action, and I'm just working my way through. A lot of pleasure boats out, and these here small fluke, and I'm working through with the gulp, just feeling out the water. And that gulp is really as good as bait, so. It's almost like I'm working bait through. And I'll show you the rig. No telling this time of year, but just looking to pick out a few fluke to start and see what the waters open up today with the gulp. And I'm just working my way up, picking at fish here. With the gulp right now, I do have some jigs and teasers. I might fish in a little bit later. So I'm just seeing what's out there and seeing what I see on the water. And it looks good. There are fish around keeping us busy. Where is this guy? All right, that's a little bigger. He's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to get that hook out, and yeah, it's manageable. I got to get my pliers. So I'm going to work the gulp just a few more casts, and then I'm going to switch over to a jig and teaser. The beach looks fantastic too, so I think we might get something on the jig. So that was the plan. I'm going to work back. Well, I'm going to go back and we'll see. A little bit bigger weight on now. Actually working my way back, and the current is ripping. This feels like a fluke. That it is. Bad. That seems to be the game. And those fish are way out. So I'm not getting a bite before I get it in, say about 30 yards. You're better off just bringing it back in and getting back out. Sometimes they do range like that. Sometimes they're closer in, but day like today, they're out there, and that's where I like the gulp. That's when there's fish are ranging. Those small fluke are definitely out there. I'm gonna hit patches. I actually took a walk way out, and I don't like how it looked and felt. Maybe a bluefish or two out there. There's big stingrays all over if you're fishing the bait. And so far we got these small fluke. That seems to be the go and get go, and this could always be a bigger one in the mix, but they keep you busy with the gulp. Let's see, sometimes they patch up really good. So I went over right now to a 1.5 ounce egg sinker. The current's ripping a little good, little bit more, so that's riding the bottom better. And now we're on a patch of them, and they're probably all going to be smaller fish, but it could be a bigger one mixed in. They tend to swim around those fluke in the same size groups, and that's what you get when you fish these here gulps. I find you get a lot of action, a lot of shorts, mostly shorts, but you get a good feel of the water. Let's see. Gold, pot of gold on the other side of the rainbow. Let's see what we got. Chicken, I think. That's definitely a fluke. That's not a robin. And sometimes those big fish will surprise you. That's a littler guy. Little guy. Got off for us. There's definitely got to be a bigger one mixed in somewhere. Who knows? Got a hook and a weight. We're fishing big. And still, there are some fish close in, but I've been getting all mine on the range. I got like there's a duck friend over here. And I'm finishing off here, well, around here. see what we get. Everybody seemed to go home. This feels like a bigger one. And I'm just swinging that gulp through. Nothing tremendous. It's coming in now. But small. Oh, might be a little bigger. Smaller fluke. Certainly not a sea robin. I'll kind of dig a bit and dig and fluke kind of drag in. Maybe he is a sea robin. He is a sea robin. That's why I thought he was a sea robin, though I said he wasn't. He was out there. The water is cold. I am just flinging that gulp out as far as I can, letting it hit the bottom, and just swinging it right through, really not doing nothing, almost just like bait fishing. Actually you are, but it's gulp. I'm pretty sure now these are robins. Whoa, there's my buddy. Get him in and see what he's all about. Oh wow, it's a fluke. It's a fluke. Yeah, not too bad. I knew that there were some fluke mixed in. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Let's get him on his way. I like barbs, but that barb's a little big for me, so I just been bringing them down. Sometimes there's just too much barb, and that's too much barb for me. Yep. A little bit. It's coming in. They kind of just glide in, like I was saying. Sea robins kind of big, but it's a little tricky. You just don't know until you get them in. I've gotten small fluke that turned out to be 24-inch fluke, and I've gotten big fluke that felt like small fluke, or small ones that felt like big fluke. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. This feels like definitely a fluke. That he is. I'm gonna get him on his way. Like a robin. I'm gonna be getting out of here. Started with the sea robins, and we finished with the sea robins, and lots of small fluke. Actually, lots of tiny fluke, and some small fluke, and some sea robins. There's dolphins out there. That's for sure. There we go. Whoa, slow down. There's dolphins out there. Lots of things going on, but I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. Please like, dislike, comment, fishing with gulp, subscribe to the channel or not. And remember always, fish your way. And have a good afternoon, night, day, evening, wherever you are.